Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to help you guys sort out bullshit muscle building claims versus reality. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. So, the muscle building landscape, the bodybuilding landscape, the fitness landscape is just cluttered with a lot of claims. A lot of them are absolutely ridiculous. How much muscle mass you can build over a certain period of time. Some of these just seem incomprehensible, and I'm going to show you how to figure out whether a claim is bullshit, likely bullshit, in my opinion, or if it is close to reality. Now, here's what we know, and this is something that has actually been studied. We're not pulling this information out of our asses. And anybody that wants to deny this information or deny that it is in this ballpark, let's establish that. Anybody that wants to deny that the rate of muscle gains is in this ballpark is either ignorant or they have something to sell you. Most times they're ignorant and they want to believe that they can gain rate at some inhuman speed. And there's nothing you can really do about these type of people. They're ignorant. They haven't educated themselves. I will encourage you guys, because I don't want to get into name calling, just blanketly calling everybody ignorant. But if you want to find out more information about this, all you need to do is search rate of muscle gains. Go out there, take some time, search. There's a lot of good information out there. This has been studied. A lot of major experts agree. This is a field that I've been studying myself for 12 years. I've done all the research. I know all the research. I've seen all the research, and I'm extremely confident in presenting this to you on my channel. So I'm going to tell you what the natural rate of muscle gains is, and then I'm going to look at some of the claims in the industry. Now, the average natural can gain about 30 to 35 pounds of muscle mass over the course of their life. This is average, okay? Now, this does not necessarily apply to someone that is starting underweight. Let's establish that. If you are a 120 or 130 pound teen and you haven't come up to a more normal weight, then this is not going to apply to you, because you haven't even reached a normal body weight. You haven't reached the post-puberty body weight of a normal male. So this obviously is not going to apply to you. This is something that is going to apply to men that start out at a reasonable normal body weight relative to their height. So the average normal male, non-underweight male, can gain about 30 to 35 pounds of muscle over the course of their life. They have the potential. Now, the reality is that probably 90% of men in the gym don't come close to that. 90% of the men in the gym are lucky to hit 10 to 20. They're just not training hard to achieve that. But that's a video, that's a topic for another video. Now, the closer you get to reaching your natural potential, the more the gains slow down. This is the same case for muscle as it is for strength. People think they're plateauing in the gym when they're not plateauing at all. They're just getting closer and closer to their limit, And as they get closer, things get harder. I mean, you can go out and squat 315 in your first year, but it might take you another couple of years to get to 405. That's just the way it works. Rate of progress slows. That's not a plateau. That's a normal slowing. That's the way the curve works. So basically, your first year, you have about the potential to gain 16 pounds of muscle mass. Give or take a few, okay? Give or take a few. A couple pounds, right? We're not talking you have the potential to gain 25 pounds your first year. This is for normal weight individuals. You probably don't even have the potential to gain 20 pounds a year, though there might be some freaks out there, some outliers who could gain 20 pounds their first year. But the average male is going to gain about 16, and there's not a lot of variance there at all. Each year thereafter, your rate of gains slows by about half. So first year, 16, second year, 8, third year, 4, fourth year, 2, fifth year, 1. That's about the rate of muscle gains. And after, if you're doing everything properly, after about year 4 or 5, you know, and any experienced lifter that has built a lot of muscle mass knows that this slows dramatically. I gained most of my muscle mass in the first 2 years, and after that, it's been a lot of slow progress. So that is the natural rate of muscle mass gain. That is how it works, give or take a hair. Now, with this established, This is 1.25 pounds a month, your first year for beginners. The most you would probably see any beginner gain a month is 1.3 pounds, maybe 1.35. It could be a hair higher the first couple of months because, again, this curve is you can see it decays by half each year. The first few months, it's probably going to be a little bit quicker. But on average, the first year, the average natural is going to gain about 1.25, can gain 1.25 pounds of muscle mass, maybe 1.3, 1.35 max. Now, with that established, anybody that's not even close to this is giving you information that is based out of ignorance, or they are trying to sell you bullshit. They are either ignorant and don't know what the fuck they're talking about, or they're trying to sell you bullshit so you believe you can gain like 20 pounds in 6 weeks by using their magic program or their magic powder. Nothing could be further from the truth. Now, I'm gonna give 5 examples from the web. You can find these on the web. And we have Jim Stoppani. We have Vince Del Monte. We have Alex Hormozi, I believe his name's pronounced. Tim Ferriss, I believe he did the 4-hour work week. And we have Mark Rippetoe. Now, Stoppani was just featured in Alan Roberts' video and on Alan Roberts' Instagram, Every Damn Day Fitness, yesterday and the day before. And I was unaware of this, but Stoppani is the worst offender of all. And I'm going to get into him last. But Rippetoe said he had a client that gained 31 pounds of muscle in 11 weeks. In 11 weeks, that is less than 4 months. So you're looking at 31 pounds of muscle in less than 4 months compared to 16 in 12 months. You can see this is really crazy compared to what we know is reality. Tim Ferriss, 4-hour work week or whatever his book is called. He has pictures. He has an article on the web. I have it linked on my phone. You can just find it. Just Google Tim Ferriss, 34 pounds, 4 weeks. For this one, you can Google, I think Ask Scooby has the Hall of Shame with Mark Rippetoe. You can Google that and find it. But Ferriss has an article where he claims and has pictures where he gained 34 pounds of muscle in 4 weeks. That's a month. So Ferriss is a wizard. Ferriss is from the Hogwarts School of Muscle Gains. He could gain 34 pounds of muscle in 4 weeks, where the normal rate is 16 pounds in a year. It would take you, let's see, 24, 30, 32. It would take an average natural who's doing everything right 5 years to achieve that. So Ferriss is obviously a wizard and has some secrets that nobody else in the world knows. Alex Hormozi, this article was featured on muscleandstrength.com, and it features him gaining 35 pounds of muscle in 6 weeks. 35 pounds of muscle in 6 weeks. Vince Del Monte, this one became Insta famous and YouTube famous this year. He proclaimed that he gained 41 pounds of muscle in 6 months. That's the second most impressive rate of gains we have on here. And I'm going to tell you why Stoppani is at the top of the list. But 41 pounds of muscle in 6 months. That's even better than probably what you could do on steroids. When cornered on it, when called on it, and I made a video on this, he claimed, well, some of it was wet muscle and some of it was dry muscle. So, in my opinion, he's absolutely full of shit and one of the worst offenders on this list. And he's probably, in my opinion, one of the biggest scam artists in the industry. And then we have Jim Stoppani, which Alan Roberts, Every Damn Day Fitness, made a video about yesterday night it was released, and he released some information on his Instagram. And I had never heard this before, so I was grateful that Alan Roberts could enlighten me on this claim. Stoppani is on video saying that his program has helped millions of people, gain 20 to 30 pounds of muscle in 6 months. Now, why do I move him to the top of the list? Because of the scope of the bullshit. Now, these guys just claimed they had one client or themselves do this steroid-like, super steroid-like rate of gains. This clown, and he's a clown in my opinion, he might not be a clown in real life. He might actually be a real guy that's not like a clown at all. But in my opinion, he's a clown. 20 to 30 pounds of muscle in 6 months. But he claims on video that he's had millions of people do this. Now, I might not be dumb, but I'm certainly not stupid. If you are selling a program, and let's say it's 20 bucks, and you sell it to millions of people, that's, I don't know, give or take $50 million of pure profit, because it's a virtual or digital, product. There's nothing to give to people. Now, let's say it was 40 bucks and you sold it to 20 million people. I don't know. That's a lot of money. 40 bucks by 2 million people. I don't know. That's $80 million that he profited. If you really profited like that, Jim, you probably wouldn't need to get on the internet and proclaim that you are the God of all trainers, because everybody would be talking about it. So this claim is absolutely the worst I have ever seen. He has claimed to help millions of people gain 20 to 30 pounds of 6 muscle. Now, I've been in this industry for I've been in lifting for 33 years. I've been around bodybuilding. I've been around powerlifting. I've trained a lot of people. The first person I trained was back in college when I was 18. It was a skinny guy, and I showed him how to use progressive overload and eat enough food. And you know what? He had a very rapid rate of muscle gain. He gained about, maybe 8 pounds in his first 6 months. And I was really, really excited, because that was a good rate of muscle gain. But in my 33 years in the industry, I personally have never seen anybody come close to this at all. Of all the guys I've interviewed, of all the transformation stories I've done, of all the natural bodybuilders I've talked to, of all the lifters I've worked with in the gym and had sit in my office, and I'll tell you, there's been everybody from the Hodge twins, the Big J, all these guys, all the guys you watch on YouTube, almost all of them I've talked to or spoke to, all the guys, none of them have seen results like this, other than this pile of BS that sits before you on this whiteboard. All the people, all the transformation stories, all the bodybuilders, all the people I've met in gym, anybody that's made a lot of quality gains has been right around here. So that's it, guys. I wanted to make this video to help you understand how to separate bullshit from reality. When you hear a claim, a muscle building claim on the internet, I want you to refer to this, because, again, if you do not believe this, you need to go out and do research. If you believe this is not accurate, that's fair enough. But reality will tell you that it's, even if you don't believe it's accurate, it's not far off from this. This is not a rule. This is not a limitation. This is a guideline. But I will tell you, if you believe you can go out and gain 30 pounds of muscle even in a year and you're not underweight, you got something wrong up here. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.